Hey again, fellow booktubers. So, I'm finally recording this review. I've been meaning to record this for like 3 days now, but I just never seem to have found the time. And I finally found somewhere in my room that I can sit and my laptop will actually show my bookcase. As you can see, it's like blank bits at the moment. Can't help that. I've like tried to rearrange my bookshelf to get more space so I can buy more books. But it's, you can see some of them, right? Anyway, so I'm finally recording this, and my review today is on Starcrossed by Josephine Angelini. So I will read the back of the book. When shy, awkward Helen Hamilton meets Lucas Delos for the first time, she thinks two things. The first, that he is the most ridiculously beautiful boy she has seen in her life. The second, that she wants to kill him with her bare hands. An ancient curse means Lucas and Helen are destined to loathe one another, but sometimes love is stronger than hate, and not even the gods themselves will prevent what will happen next. Okay, so this was on my sort of radar long before it came out, and so I knew when it was coming out and I bought it the day it came out, but I didn't read it until now. I don't know, I know when books are coming out and I have to have them when they come out, but then there's always something else that I'm reading, but I just fancied reading this, so I just like, well, what do I read next? And this was on the shelf and I thought, oh, I'm going to read that next. So I just plucked it off the shelf, and I just totally love this book. It was really, really great. Start off by saying the cover. I really, really like this cover. Obviously I have the UK paperback edition, and at the beginning of the video I showed this cover and the US hardcover edition. I actually like both covers. I think they're both good. The US one obviously is significant as well, but I like this one because it has both characters on it, and with the lightning that you get the references to Greek mythology and the fact that they're not supposed to be together just from this. So Helen has always known she's different. She thinks she's some sort of freak, and she likes to bury that part of herself. She's scared of it, because when she was younger there was sort of a pervert on the ferry that she has to get, and he was like touching her and like it's not explicit, but he was just trying to, and then this thing came out of her and basically he disappeared and was never seen again, and so she's quite scared of the fact that she can do this, and she's worried about what that means that she is, and like she runs and she never really feels tired. She could literally break records with her track, but she doesn't, because she doesn't want to be noticed. And when the Delos family moved to this island in Nantucket, she sets eyes on Lucas and she goes crazy in the corridor or hall at school, and she basically tries to kill him. And she's got like this super strength, and but he is able to restrain her, so she automatically knows that he's the same thing that she is. And so basically this book is rooted in Greek mythology, and I like that. It's kind of different from everything else that's around at the moment. I quite like this. And when I was reading it, what I really, really liked about this book is I didn't feel like I was rereading something I'd have already read, like in other YA. So I like this. It was refreshingly new, and I loved it. So they're trying to kill each other basically, and what transpires is they accidentally save each other's lives, so then this urge to kill each other is gone, so they get to know each other. Lucas's family start teaching Helen about what she is and how to handle everything that she has, and so they become friends, and then they feel more for each other. Obviously it's got romance in it, but they can't be together because, like I said, it transpires has roots in Greek mythology and the Trojan War. The Trojan War actually happened, and gods meddled in the lives of men, and Zeus called a truce rhyming, get me, so that the gods would stop messing with human lives as long as these scions, which is what they are, they're descendants from gods, and they have godlike powers. As long as they never reunited against each other, with each other against the gods, because they potentially have the powers to overthrow gods. And so these different houses, basically families, each have a group of like gods, and one house can't be near another house without wanting to kill them, so they basically won't unite and overthrow gods is the plan. And I don't want to give, I've probably given loads away, I don't want to give too much away as to Helen and Lucas. I am dying for the next one, because I really want there to be a way Lucas and Helen for them to be together, because I really loved them as characters, and they really made me want there to be a way for them to be together. So badly, so badly, and it almost has a very much a Mortal Instruments City of Bones type moment in it. If you're familiar with the series, you'll know what I mean. It's not the same, but it's along a similar line. And it was just heartbreaking. I mean, it broke my heart in Sea of Bones when that happened, but it was just, oh no, that can't happen, can it? No, it can't. So I really am dying for the next one. It's predominantly Helen's perspective, but you do get little bits from Lucas, only very occasionally. The majority of the book is Helen's perspective, and then sometimes you get the perspective of Creon, and he's part of Lucas's house, his cousin, and let's just say he has an interest in Helen that might not be the same as Lucas's. It's quite a big book. It is 514 pages. Text is kind of standard to medium, I suppose. Okay. I started this one evening. I just finished reading Caleb and Kate, and I wanted something else to read, and I picked this up, and I didn't get into it straight away. I think that might have been me though, and not the book, but it didn't hook me in. But after chapter 1, I was then really liking it. Because I like off the back and it mentions Lucas, I kept thinking, when's Lucas gonna, when's he gonna appear? I was just like, so maybe that's why I was just consciously thinking, well, when's this gonna happen? So it is one of those. It is a forbidden love, but it isn't typical of a lot of the YA romance books, because a lot of them have forbidden love, and you think, why can't you actually be together? Whereas this has, if they're together, the repercussions of this on the entire world are just so huge that they can't be together. So I would really recommend this. I give this 5 out of 5. I completely loved it. I'm dying for the next one. If you've read it or you want to read it, please let me know what you think. And thanks for watching, and happy reading.